Hi, Brian Pierce with the Pierce Brothers. We're just shooting this Ruger 10mm carbine, LC carbine from a bench a little bit. I've actually not even adjusted the sight since this came from the factory, so we're not hitting dead center because every load shifts point of aim and so forth. And I'm not wild about the target that we're using because used in conjunction with aperture sights, it's pretty hard to get a real true precision group there, but we're going to do what we can. I'm using a hand load containing a 180 grain Hornady XTP bullet, and it's loaded with 12.2 grains of accurate number 7 powder. Got a CCI 300 large pistol primer in it. It's within SAMI max pressures for the 10mm, which is at 37,500 psi, but some pistols that are not properly chambered don't have enough support to handle that full power of a load. So just so you know, if somebody's going to copy that, you might go to Hand Loader, look at my Pet Loads article on hand loading the 10mm. There's a much better explanation there. Again, that's Wolf Publishing in Prescott, Arizona, Hand Loader magazine. The other thing in shooting this, I can't do this carbine from the bench with the magazine, the factory round magazine. Can't say 30 with the factory full-length magazine. It's too long to work there, so I'm gonna have to single shot these in. So there's a little explanation why I'm doing it the way I am. But again, we're shooting this group at 75 yards, and we'll see what can happen here. Okay, let's go see what happened. So we're just shooting at 75 yards from an impromptu bench, and a little bit of shooting different methodology. I don't like a black target with aperture sights when I'm shooting for accuracy, but have two different groups here, and depending on how I was holding where I was at. But there's 5 in this one, of course, 4 in this one, and I miscounted, I guess, or maybe that's actually 2.
Yeah,
there we go.
2 right
that's
there.
Our 5th one right there.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, you know, not bad, not as good as I'd hoped for. If I'd had a better target that corresponds better with my eyes and aperture sights, guaranteed that would be tighter. This gun I was testing at home at 50 yards, and a lot of groups hovering right around 1 inch for 4 shots. So it's a very capable gun, especially for a 10mm. It's not a high velocity. These are only running about 80 feet per second, 180 grain Hornady again, and so it's no, not 1580, excuse me, 1480. So they're running just under 1500. Not a long range, but it's certainly adequate for any legitimate self-defense application. So handy little rifle. Ruger's really hit a home run hit with this. So yeah, that's where it's at. But we're going to move out to 200 yards, just do a little offhand plinking and see what it does on a steel target at 200. Okay, we're moving out to 200 yards, actually a little over, but we're just going to see how this does, a little offhand shooting. Again, this gun is not sighted in. It was hitting to the right, so I'm going to have to use a little Kentucky windage, hold to the left, and we'll see how it goes. I knew I missed that one. That's it. One thing we, again, if that gun had been sighted in, the hits would have picked up. I just have to hold off target to the left a ways, so a little guessing game there. One thing we did notice with this gun is that the factory magazine occasionally has not been holding the bolt open on the last shot. I believe that would get corrected with a Glock magazine, but just that's actually the only flaw or malfunction that we've ever experienced with this gun. It's been a very straight up gun. I'm pleased with it. It's really handy. It'd make a great home or personal property protection platform. It folds up easy, compact in a tight spot. Under the back seat of a pickup or in your bedroom or whatever you got going. So and it's got enough horsepower to matter. So anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Pierce Brothers.